5-2. And the Islanders beat the Bruins 4-3. The Bruins still having trouble. Icing waved off. Linseman is really getting it from Holt. And here they come. This is going to be a bench emptier. And Randy Holt is going to pay for that, I'm sure.
Bridgman's loose there. He's got somebody by the neck. He's got it down in front of the goaltender, and I'll tell you, the goaltender should help him out. You've got your big boys in the corner there now. You've got Holden, you've got Daly, you've got Ben Wilson, you've got Bert Wilson from Los Angeles, you've got Holt, you've got all the big boys in there now. See, Bridgman's getting in there now, too. This is exactly what I mentioned, Pete, that I can see coming, that the players were given too much time to look at each other and threaten each other, that something had to break, and here it is here now.
Randy Holt is going to be sorely pressed to get out of this thing without any trouble.
This is far from over here. When you get everyone involved, they'll tell you that they just start breaking out all over.
This is a very dangerous situation. But Randy Holt was really giving it to Kenny Linseman.
I think Kenny Linseman did the right thing. He was down. He tried to cover himself up and protect himself. And as he did, what Randy Holt did was kind of grab him from the back of the neck and try to bang his head or his face off the ice. When he did that, you could see the Flyers take exception to it, and well, they should. Then you see Paul Hold'em come off the bench to start things erupting, and then both benches cleared. You can see the ice littered with sticks and gloves all over. Most of these are just pushing and shoving matches, and all you do is drain your energy, but the big guys are in the corners there. And I wouldn't doubt to see something else go here. I see Ben Wilson pushing a little bit.
The bad part about this is there could be suspensions out of this, and the Flyers do not want to have that as a possibility.
Well, I'll tell you, there are suspensions in that, but I'll tell you something, Pete, that I really believe that Paul Hold'em did the right thing.
Oh, definitely.
When you've got Holt in the corner, who's a lot bigger than Linseman, and he's picking on Linseman, he's banging him down and everything else, and banging his head off the ice, you've got to step in there, and you've got to prove a point, and that's exactly what they did do. You're not going to do that to Linseman. You're not going to do that to our smaller players, or you're going to have to answer to us. And this is the way a team operates. You've got to work together, and that's exactly what they did do. You win together, you lose together, and you fight together.
And Meir comes and grabs Lassard. Peter's coming down the ice now. Hinton is holding Bridgman. Holmgren is trying to get loose to get Holt.
Tell you, it's strange to see goaltenders pairing off, and Pete Peters is taking his kind of pairing kind of serious, because usually goaltenders kind of have an honor amongst thieves. They don't bother each other.
Holt is going now. They got Holt off the ice.
Not to repeat myself, Pete, but you'd almost see this thing happening, I would say, a period and a half ago, where the referees were delaying dropping the puck and just letting the players stand there and kind of stare at each other and threaten each other, and you could see something coming. Something was going to develop, and this is actually what happened because of that.
Well, the officials did an excellent job of getting Randy Holt off the ice, and they sent Mel Bridgman to the penalty box instead of sending him off the ice, because, oh, now there's more trouble around the goal. I think the Flyers are just so mad that they're looking for somebody.
I think somebody or anybody.
Somebody will have to pay, I think. Look at Brian Lewis writing it down.
You know, I do think referees do a good job in a brawl situation like this, because I'll tell you, you start getting 40 bodies out there, and they're all pushing and shoving at different times, and it's tough to keep track of what's going on. They're trying to get Kenny Linseman over to the box now.
Remember when Paul Holmgren actually went up the chute and down the hallway after Wayne Cashman? He was so mad one time.
Yeah, I know he went after Cashman in the hallway. What they've done since then is put that great big steel gate there now to prevent that happening. But As I mentioned, sometimes the tempers do get awfully hot and awfully high, and it does